Hello to all my dear children. I am Rashmi Pillai from Mount Carmel School, and today we are going to study chapter Light for Standard 6th. I hope you will enjoy this learning video and will also read your lesson given in your textbook. We are starting chapter Light Introduction. Light is a very essential and useful component of our life. It is a form of energy which enables us to see beautiful and colorful world around which we live in. For example, when we enter a dark room, we are unable to see the things present there. But as soon as we switch on the bulb, each and every object in the room becomes visible to us. You can see it in the video. Thus, we can see the things only in the presence of light. Now we are going to study what is rectilinear propagation of light. It is the property of light which says light travels in a straight line. The light thrown from the torch appears to travel in a straight line before it falls on the wall. Similarly, light seems to be traveling in a straight line when a beam of sunlight enters a dark room through a small hole. Activity. To experience that light travels in a straight line, take a piece of rubber pipe, look at a distant small source of light through the pipe. Now bend the pipe gently and try to see the same source of light again through the pipe. This time you will not be able to see the source of light. Thus, it can be concluded that light travels in a straight line. The next topic is applications of rectilinear propagation of light. There are a few important applications of rectilinear propagation of light, such as the shadow of an opaque object is formed only when it comes in the path of light. Second, when sun's rays falls on a particular portion of the earth, that part of the earth experiences day and the rest of the planet experiences night. Third, the image in a pinhole camera falls only due to rectilinear propagation of light. Now let's see what is pinhole camera. The pinhole camera is the simple camera without a lens. A pinhole camera consists of a box with a small hole in a metal plate at one end and a screen of tracing paper at the other end. When the pinhole is pointed at a light source such as candle, an image of the candle will appear on the screen. Principle. It is based on the fact that light travels in a straight line. It was first used to view solar eclipse to avoid any damage to our eyes. Working. The light from the top of the candle travels in a straight line through the pinhole, and the image on the pinhole camera screen is upside down. It continues to go in a straight line until it hits the screen. This means it must strike at the bottom light from the bottom of the candle strikes at the top. The image formed on the screen will be blurred if the hole is larger than a pinhole. That means the pinhole camera's hole should be smaller. Otherwise, the image will be blur. Factors on which size of image depends are: there are mainly two factors on which size of the image formed in a pinhole camera depends. First, size of the image depends on the size of the object. That means it will be same. Size of the image also depends on the distances between the pinhole and the object and the image. The magnification can be calculated by using the formula. Magnification is equal to length of the image upon length of the object. Li is the length of image, Lo is the length of the object. This is equal to also the distance between pinhole and image, that is Di, upon distance between pinhole and the object, Do. Shadows is the next topic. When a beam of light shines on an opaque object, the light rays which reach the object are stopped by those rays which pass by the edges continue on their path. A region without light formed behind the object is called shadow. The objects block the light, so the shadow is dark. Size of the shadow. The size of the shadow depends on the position of the object and its distance from the source of light. The object closer to the source will cast bigger size of the shadow. An opaque object casts the dark shadow. A translucent object casts a faint shadow. A transparent object casts no shadow at all. The examples are seen in the video. As we move the source away from the object, the shadow gets smaller. When the light shines on the objects from above the shadow, it appears on the floor beneath the object and it is very small. The next topic is types of shadow. The types of shadow that is formed depend on the size of light source. Shadow due to smaller source of light, also known as umbra. If the source of light is very small, only one dark shadow is formed. This is known as umbra. I hope it's clear. Second is shadow due to larger source of light, which is known as penumbra. If the source of light is big, such as a candle or a bulb, there will be two shadows. A dark shadow called umbra in the center and a faint shadow called penumbra at the outside. Natural shadows. Eclipses. Eclipse is a shadow formed in space that makes the sun or the moon invisible for some time. Eclipse of the sun, that is your solar eclipse. Let's see the explanation. If the moon comes between the sun and the earth, so that the earth darkness during the day. Solar eclipse occurs since the sun is large, tiny shadow as an umbra and penumbra is formed. If you stand in the umbra, the sun is totally blocked, and that is known as total eclipse. If you stand in the penumbra, you see partial eclipse. Partial eclipse never see directly at the sun because it may damage your eyes. Second is eclipse of the moon or lunar eclipse. When the earth, the moon, and the sun are in a straight line such that the earth is in between the sun and the moon, the shadow of the earth falls on the moon and the moon cannot be seen because it cannot be illuminated by the sun. However, some light falls on the moon due to the earth's atmosphere. Therefore, the moon does not disappear, but it appears reddish brown. So, the moonlight does not reach the earth and it becomes the dark night. Shadow of the earth on the moon causes lunar eclipses. It is also of two types: partial lunar eclipse and total lunar eclipse. So, we are done with chapter light. I want you to read your chapter light and take care of yourself and your family. Thank you, children. Have a wonderful day ahead.